Good morning guys, welcome to my channel, Man&Motors. Today I've got a Mercedes V-Class 2020. I'm doing front shock absorbers because they're leaking. Obviously I've done one side, but I thought I'd share the video. I stripped parts already. So obviously I'll go through the video, what I've done. Obviously there was a scuttle panel here with wiper blades on it. Taking that off, wiper motor, taking it off. Take this, just loosen it off. The reason why I have to loosen all this off, I have to get to those 3 bolts over there. There is hole cutouts there to get to it, but the only thing, they wasn't lining up. I can't get the socket through, so I had to loosen this off. It's easier, just loosen it off. This is clipped on the brake reservoir on here, and I put take the strut off for the bonnet. And I just lean it against here to here, and yeah, just need to obviously get to those 3 there. You can get, once you take it off, get a nice axis. Well, I've done this side already, so I'm going to do this side now. This side is more axis. See, lovely axis there, and then I'll show you how you take it off underneath. It's pretty easy, but this is the mostly fiddly bit you need to take off to get to the axis there. So 16mm socket and ratchet, a bit tight. I'm loosening it off. Once this pressure, just loosen it off, not all the way, it's enough. Let's get the pressure off it. Go, that's loosen. Now take the wheel off and then tackle the underneath. So wheels off, and jacked it right underneath here. On the subframe, you can jack it right here. Axle stands. So it's very easy. Anti-roll bar links, just one of them. Leave to the side. ABS sensor. There's a clip here. Take that off, and 2 bolts holding the hub to the shock, and that's it. It just falls apart. I'll just secure this whole hub to the anti-roll bar there, and yeah, that's how it is. And then once that's off, I just leave it loose, unscrew those off, and this whole thing comes out. There you go, that's out. That is a 19mm. There's probably a weight on the discs, and then this will just come out. Now we're going to tackle this. This is 21. Remember, this camber angles here, I always take a picture and set it right where it's supposed to be, see? So otherwise you'll have to take it for tracking, but obviously I'll take a picture and exactly put it where it is. They say take the caliper out, but I'm not going to take it because I've got one of those bangees. I'm going to hook it around the anti-roll bar. That's what I did. Just, I guess it doesn't swing so much. Swing a little bit, but not. It's all about the slack on the brake hose. So I'm gonna undo those 2 nuts and bolts. There you go. It's off. This is not gonna go nowhere. There you go. See the pressures. Not enough pressure there. It's holding on now. This is free. So now we're going to take the 3 top bolts off, and that's it. Take it apart. And then we're going to compress the spring and take the old shock off. Oh, 3 bolts out. There's the small ones there, 16mm. So let's tie it on there. See, it's no tension. So that's all off. Here's your spring. See, it's leaking. So we're changing it. Now we're going to compress the spring, which is this. You need a good tool to compress this. It's a heavy, it's a thick, big spring that is. So now I'm going to take this cover off. There's I think that's a 19 bolt nut underneath that. I usually tend to take a picture from this way, so where this is positioned with that is when you put it back in, so you don't have to like adjust it to get the bolts in there. So just for reference, take a picture and then line it up. You got a little bit of leeway either end, so that's good on these. So yeah, just for reference, line it up. So to the cover off, says 21 mil, sorry, there. So make sure you don't do this yet. We need to put tension on the spring. Here you go. I'm going to get tension on the spring now. Just enough to undo that. There we go. I've got nice compressed the spring. Now I'm going to undo the nut there. So nuts off. So that's, and this should be all come off now in pieces. So it's all apart. Now we need to take this off. This doesn't come with a new one, so you just have to tap it. It's just plastic. Tap it with a rubber mallet. It will just come off. That's it. Don't need this. That's what you need. Here's a new one. Just tap that off. Get that on. Bottom plastic bit only goes in one way. As you can see, there's a groove there. There's a groove there. And there's a groove there. We're gonna tap it in a bit more. Compressed it as much as I can. It's a big spring, so this is how far I can get. I managed to get the bolt in, so I'm going to tighten that up a bit more, then release it and tie it up a bit more. That's all set. New one in. Now I just need to line this up about that way, then I'll get the whole thing in again. Okay, I've lined it all up now. Now I'm going to get it in. That's the toughest part. I'm doing it on my own. I managed to do the other side. This side I'm going to do now. As you can see, I just put a screwdriver in there, just for a guide. I can just screw the top on, then I'm going to screw the bottom on. A bit of a fiddle because it's heavy. I'm doing it on my own, so I had to just play around, go that way. So I managed to do it. Now try and line up the top. So here you go. See the holes lined up now. This thing is brilliant. It guides it in. So now I'm going to put the top bolts in. And now I'm tightening them all the way up. When I put pressure down with the wheel, then I'll tighten them up properly. So now I'll concentrate on this side now. Just line up the bolts. The anti-roll bar link, and it's got a bit of weight on the discs, the jack. So anti-roll bar link bolt in, just put tension in, get that in nicely. That's all lined up, that's all in. I'll release tension of that, then clip this back on. Remember, this goes in like that, so goes in this sleeve. It's new, so I just need to get it in. Yep, all built up. Remember next, so anti-roll bar link, just one side, you don't need to do the other side. The two bolts for holding the hub to the shock, ABS sensor, and the brake pipe holder there, and that's it. And obviously clamp it around so this don't swing back and put pressure on the brakes, brake hose. So that's all done. Now I'm gonna put the wheel on, put pressure down, tighten the top bolts, and then build it all up, which I'll show you how I did it. So that's all tightened up now. That side's all tightened up. Now I'll show you how to put it back. Sorry, I didn't show you how I took it off because I thought I was not going to record it because I was going to get this. I need to get this car done, have a van done quick. But I'll just show you now anyway. Right, this needs to just go back in place like so. Hold on by 10 mils. So just have to play around with it. So yep, we got the reservoir in first, and there's a little clip. I'll show you. It just goes in here, like so. Push that in, and that's secure. Okay, clips in there. As you can see, let's see all the bolts line up. We'll go across them, tie it up, once I tie that up, I'm going to put this strap back in. It's held on by a pry bar at the moment. So it's all boiled in, 10 mils, and see, as you can see that one you can get to, maybe that one you can get to. This one is a difficult one, so I just took the panel off. It's so much easy. So I'm just going to put the grommets in. See these grommets, this covers the hole. See, you can try to do it without taking this off, but I just made my life easy taking it off. See? So this just pushes in like so I'm gonna have to just pause the video and do it. I'm gonna have to release that. So that's in. So if you don't want to take the straw out, just get a pick and just pick it there. I'll show you what I used. Just something like that. You just pick it like that and it will just pop off. That's all you have to do. Just put this grommet back on. That's for the wiper motor. I'm going to put that in next. It just lines up. E10, I think. Yep. So one in there. One up here. So that was sorry, E12. Putting them 4 in. That's all in. Now we put the panel above on. The panel's on. See, just clips over like that, and it just clips on. This just clips on by the windscreen. There's a little rubber cover goes on here. I'm going to put a wiper blades on. This was a bit difficult. I'd put just WD-40 and just wiggled it, eventually came off, so it is a bit difficult unless you got a wiper arm remover, which you can buy. It makes your life easy, but I just wiggled it and it does come off. Sometimes just tap it with a hammer, shock it, it will come off. That's the difficult part. Once that's off, everything else is easy to come off. That's the wiper arms on. So what I didn't mark it, but I used the dirt where the original blades sit. So you can mark it if you want, like a Tipex or something, or chalk. So that's what I did. So that's all in, and there's covers for that. Went like that. And there's a little rubber cover. So there you go, here's the rubber. See, it clips on either end. That's all in.
Hey, how's it, bro? How you doing?
I did. And it goes in there. And I had to take the strut out again just to get it in this gap. It's a bit tight, but that's how. See? So now I'm just going to shut the bonnet, make sure the wipers all working, not hitting either side, and go for a road test, and then the suspension all done. There you go, wipers are wiping alright, no noise, no hitting. That's it really, that suspension is done. Sorry, I didn't record the full lock when I was taking it off. But you could see the gist of it. I showed you how to put it back on, so you can just reverse the way to take it off. Thank you for watching this video. Hope this helps. Please subscribe to my channel. This is a 2020 model V-Class, so just for reference if you're doing one. It's fairly easy. It's just the top bit, it's a bit fiddly. If you can, try to take it out without taking that metal panel out. You could try it, otherwise if you want to do it my way, you can do it my way. Take care, please subscribe, leave comments below. Thank you very much, bye.